Hey, welcome to another video. So today we're going to be going into the powers and abilities of Mara Jade Skywalker. But before we begin, please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, join the Sith Citadel Discord, links in the description, and consider becoming a join member or sending a super thanks if you wish to further support the channel. Otherwise, let's jump straight into it. So, during Grand Admiral Thrawn's campaign against the New Republic, Talon Karrde was captured by Imperial forces, and Jade Skywalker took it upon herself to rescue the smuggler leader. Jade Skywalker was able to sneak aboard Thrawn's ship, the Chimera, and using her slicing abilities to hack the Star Destroyer's computer, eventually reaching the detention block and freeing Karrde. Mara Jade was also a skilled user of multiple types of weaponry, including blaster pistols and rifles, melee weapons and heavy weapons. She often used blaster pistols, including a small holdout blaster, which she carried in a sleeve holster. She was well trained in unarmed combat, and was also a skilled tactician who could quickly analyze a situation for dangers and traps, and then formulate a means to secure her objectives. Jade was also capable of rewiring electronic devices with some proficiency. During her life, she became an experienced pilot who flew a variety of ships in a number of situations. During the Thrawn campaign, she flew a Z-95 Headhunter and flew at the battle for the Katana fleet, though she was disabled by an ion cannon. During the first Corellian insurrection, Mara Jade piloted her ship, the Jade's Fire, and used it in several different instances. After she and Leia escaped from the Human League, Jade Skywalker flew her ship through the enemy forces, and eventually managed to rendezvous with Han Solo on Salonia. Later, she flew the Jade's Fire in the final battle at Center Point Station, and contributed to the defeat of the Corellian forces. After the first Corellian insurrection, Mara Jade piloted the Starry Ice in her rescue of Skywalker, who had run into trouble with the Kavrilu pirates. Luke had unfortunately been discovered during his infiltration of the pirate group, and Mara Jade's skilled hand as a pilot helped Skywalker survive the encounter. During the Yuuzhan Vong War, Mara Jade distinguished herself during the Second Battle of Borealis, where she was made second in command of Black Moon Squadron. In that position, she provided cover for the ymca during Operation Emperor's Spear, which she saw the command ship successfully ram a Yuuzhan Vong world ship. During her time as an Emperor's Hand, Jade Skywalker became skilled in the art of disguise and infiltration. In 0.5 ABY, she used her skills of disguise to infiltrate the court of Moff Glovstoke, posing as Countess Claria. During that mission, she discovered that Glovstock had been skimming the top off tax returns at the Imperial Center. She managed to sneak through Glovstock's palace and found that he was in possession of 6 stolen paintings, which were worth millions of credits, and the Emperor was provided with the proof he required of the Moff's treason, similarly disposing of Glovstock. After the destruction of the first Death Star, she employed her spy abilities against Darth Vader, recording his actions and delivering reports to the Emperor. In the months prior to the Emperor's death, Jade Skywalker was sent to Tatooine in an effort to infiltrate Jabba's palace. She disguised herself as the dancing girl Arika, and set her plans in motion while she awaited for the arrival of Luke Skywalker. Following the death of the Emperor, Mara Jade found herself on the run from director Hussein Izzard. However, she managed to escape, disguising herself as a refugee. During her days as a smuggler, Mara Jade often employed her spy abilities for Talon Karrde. She participated in a mission for Karrde to track down Jor Kardas, where she maximized her infiltration skills to complement her spy abilities. Jade Skywalker's colored life reinforcements the skills that she needed to be a successful spy. During the outbreak of the Confederation Galactic Alliance War, Mara Jade's son Ben would brag about her abilities as a spy to Jedi Knight Nalani Din. During the Confederation Galactic Alliance War of 40 ABY, she used her talents as a spy to track and watch Jason, eventually following him to Hapus, where he was visiting his lover, Tenel Ka, and his daughter Alana. beginning with her training under Emperor Palpatine and culminating with her ascension to Jedi Master. Mara Jade Skywalker continually proved her reputation as an accomplished lightsaber duelist. During the Thrawn campaign, Jade Skywalker and her future husband encountered the crazed Jedi clone Joruus C'baoth and the dark clone of Skywalker. While being strengthened by Skywalker through the Force, she was able to defeat the clone, Luke, and then confronted C'baoth. She dodged a bolt of Force lightning that C'baoth threw at her, and managed to stab him through the chest with her lightsaber. During the Yuuzhan Vong War, the Skywalkers traveled to the exegol outpost on Belkadan and began an investigation into what had occurred there. During their search, she was confronted by Yuuzhan Vong spy ymca, and then proceeded to engage in a violent duel. Jade Skywalker was evenly matched in skill by the Yuuzhan Vong warrior, who fought with a viciousness she had rarely encountered. She was startled by her opponent's lack of presence in the Force, his seemingly impenetrable armor, and his strange weapon, which could resist a lightsaber's blade. However, she was able to defeat Carole by slicing off both of his legs at the knee and stabbing him through the chest. The Yuuzhan Vong War also saw the Skywalkers and Vela encounter the deranged Dark Jedi Lord Nyx, formerly Eric Ismarin. Nyx had been held in an Imperial laboratory on Coruscant, where he had lightsabers surgically implanted in his elbows, knees, and forearms, thus providing him with 6 lightsaber blades in which to fight. The ensuing lightsaber battle saw the superior strength of Nyx almost completely overwhelm the 3 Jedi. However, Vela was able to make herself invisible in the Force, and proceeded to severely wound the Dark Jedi. Ultimately, the Skywalkers and Vela were able to defeat Nyx with relatively little injury, even though Nyx easily slaughtered the Jedi-killing Voxen and the Yuuzhan Vong sent after him. Mara Jade continued to demonstrate her skills with a lightsaber during the Dark Nest Crisis, but she also learned the skill of Force Lightning, employing it against ymca during the Battle of Kur. She was known to use the Ataru form of lightsaber combat. During the Second Galactic Civil War, the Skywalkers found themselves confronted by an old enemy, Lumaya. They eventually tracked the Dark Lady and the Dark Jedi ymca to Happen space, where the violent duel took place aboard the space station known as Roku Depot. While Skywalker and Lumaya dueled each other, Jade Skywalker and Rar entered into a deadly fight. Rar shot at Mara Jade with a poison dart, but she was able to defeat the Twi'lek, knocking her unconscious. The Twi'lek only survived because Mara Jade noticed the bomb on her chest that would go off if she was killed. As the war progressed, Mara Jade began to worry about the safety of her son, and decided to hunt down Lumaya to finish her off for good. She eventually caught up with Lumaya on Hesperdian, and another lightsaber duel took place involving the 2 women. Mara Jade fought Lumaya to a standstill, and the 2 women were both left severely wounded. Mara Jade also learned how to hide it in the Force from her son in 40 ABY, a skill that would help her in her final pursuit of Jacen Solo, who would later be known as Darth Caedus. After years of training and battle, Mara Jade Skywalker's skills with manipulating the Force were very well developed. Even Skywalker relied on his wife's danger sense more than his own, since Mara Jade had required it to survive as an Imperial agent. Her keen danger sense provided her warning of imminent danger and saved her life on numerous occasions. As the Emperor's hand, she was able to hear Palpatine's voice through the Force. And just before her marriage to Luke, she discovered that they had gained a similar telepathic ability. By the time of her ascension to Jedi Master, Jade Skywalker had become a powerful member of the new Jedi Order. During the Yuuzhan Vong War, she successfully used the Force to keep her disease from attacking Ben inside the womb. She was able to imbue her weapons with the Force to increase her accuracy and damage. By the time of the Second Galactic Civil War, Mara Jade Skywalker's talent as a Jedi Master had progressed, and she was able to levitate herself across an open area on a bubble of Force energy, while keeping the air around her stilled and her heat emissions minimal to avoid setting off any sensors. Mara Jade was adept in immediately reading and assessing any situation or individual, and the Emperor gave her memory retention techniques to enhance her abilities. She was also talented enough to secure a number of odd jobs while on the run, including as a hyperdrive mechanic. So what did you guys think of Mara Jade Skywalker? Please let me know in the comments down below. If you haven't already, please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, join the Sith Citadel Discord, links in the description, and consider becoming a join member or sending a super thanks if you wish to further support the channel. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.